Alright, we're back from the crash. Let's get out of here. Or, well, into here.
Power's out. Always a good sign. Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Yeah, I don't listen that much.
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Alright. Well, you know, I say I'm gonna handle it, but I'm looting first. Uh-oh. Hey! We're gonna go ahead and put this here. You can get stuck in this corner. Alright. Oh, he's just gonna walk out of here, actually. Ow. Well, at least killing him with the shotgun gave me a lot of health. Maybe I'll use that med kit.
All clear, Estevez.
Is it though? Oh, she's back
That
up.
leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse.
You need a med kit? I've got that.
But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
Well, I'm here.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle.
Boondoggle.
The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Okay, alright. What do you mean by problems at HQ? Like, are we still... Is the old house still invaded?
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
The morgue? Ah, jeez.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Okay, well, look, I need to get to him.
I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Alright, this is kind of what I came here for anyways, to go down to the basement and maybe open up a hidden cult stash.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Yeah, back in the morgue where we first, we dealt with our first Taken. We're gonna need to set up our case file. Waken the clicker. The station has been attacked. Wake should still be locked up, except for the fact that they got attacked, so there's a good chance he got recaptured or something. Ah, another fuse box to fix. Jeez.
The cell door won't open without power.
That's okay. We're getting down there. I still can't... He keeps highlighting it even though I can't do anything with that particular story. Oh, same with this. Jeez. Okay. So here's the cells. Can't get in here.
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though.
This door isn't. Ooh. Oh, shit! A different shotgun! Oh... Fuck? What is this? Don't forget, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, I equals 9, J equals 0, and then it goes K equals 1, L2. Okay, so it basically goes 1 through 0, and then resets. What's that going to be about? Oh, boy. Oh, he's got some books about UFO myths. And memory loss. The battle to regain your mind. Did he have that before he was first yoinked? Emergency incident. The Lake House. Research facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake. WA has been compromised. Cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot, heads of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area requiring all available resources. Investigation or containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch, response, and rescue staff is requested. The investigations department has no knowledge of the Lake House's recent research or projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Yeah, that's okay. I investigated that for y'all, I guess. Research proposal: Alan Wake and cult connections. Summary: In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writings of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there's no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen. I propose that this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search the link between for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. Yeah, they don't know that Alan just kind of like wrote the cults into existence to kind of like make things, you know, he wanted a little bit of drama in the story. Oh, I probably shouldn't upgrade anything just yet. Hold on. What did that go for though? Fact versus fiction? Nope. Wake in the clicker. Okay, we knew about this. The cell block door is locked. I know, I'm trying to put that here. Wake status, maybe? There we go. Okay, this is about the cult. Oh shit.
Doesn't look right.
FBC file linking cult activity to Wake. Do I put it under who's involved? Nope. Cult working for / with somebody? There we go. It's possible Wake is connected to the cult, but if Scratch is identical to Wake, then this could refer to either of them. Yeah. Okay. So we need to figure out the code for this shotgun so I can stop being on this sawed-off shotgun and get a real shotgun. Although with that said, I kind of like this sawed-off, and we did put upgrades into it already, so I'm curious about what we're trying to get here. Let's keep it going. So I'm curious what I'm meant to be looking for here. Obviously the code, or well, the cipher here on the desk is related to the lock on this. I'm not fully sure what I'm supposed to be looking at here in terms of, I guess the books are supposed to be what I'm looking for in terms of the code. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so we have 3 UFO books here, and each one starts, you know, obviously you have the author or whatever of the book here. So you have Quincy, Batson, Westmore. So I actually need to write this down. Okay. So if we do QBW, that's going to be 723, maybe? 723. Oh, all right, we got it. Now I just need to, like, clear up space. Okay. That means we gotta figure out where the closest dash is. Now we do have, oh hey, look at that. There's the cult stash. Shit. I'd like to get that shotgun, man. I guess I could go this way. We're gonna do some backtracking. And I'll just go ahead and say fuck it. We're gonna heal up with this med kit. Clear up some inventory space. I'm gonna go ahead and assume.
I don't like the sounds coming.
I need to
from the
find
station.
my way back.
The fuck? I can't go down this road? What the hell? Saga, I need to take a shortcut. Oh my god. Oh, dude, if I could just throw things on the ground, I'd grab that shotgun and we'd be totally fine. Son of a gun. I gotta go this way. Actually, this... Okay. Wait! Oh,
This can't be the
no!
right way.
Oh, no! Okay, we've for sure gone through that way before. I think I'm locked into the area until this chapter's done. That's fucked up. Please. No! Fuck. Alright, well at least that makes more sense as to why I can't go down, like, that other road over there. I'm like... That's a ridiculous invisible barrier until you realize that the entire fucking road has that. Like, everything has that invisible barrier between me and the next area. Fuck. Okay, maybe there's a safe box, or rather shoebox, inside of here. Because that really sucks otherwise. Like, that... It's really fucking lame that they give us, like, you know, a big-ass weapon that's probably going to take up 4 weapon slots. And I have no fucking way to pick it up without, like, burning through shit that I don't want to. Fuck it. We're leaving the shotgun up there.
Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Alright. I see a thermos. I might actually have access to a little safe spot right here. Please. Thank God. Alright. Stashing these rocket flares. I don't even know if I'm going to care about, like, the shotgun. This double barrel shotgun's pretty darn powerful, and then, like, also... we got the last Alex Casey lunchbox, so the 18 manuscript pages that I have, that's it. Those are the last upgrades of the game. So unless this fucking shotgun's first
I'm
upgrade...
sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind borrowing this.
all accounted for. Stop right there. Alright, I guess I've got every weapon that Saga can get. What are the upgrades on this? We've got... increasing the damage with the shotgun if I stand still. Faster fire rate, move faster while aiming. Fuck. Okay, this sounds useful. You know, it'd be like the hunting rifle upgrade. The only problem I have with that is I don't think there's like a respec function in the game. I'll give it a quick Google search just in case, but I don't think there is respec. That is unfortunate. All right. Yeah, there aren't even a quick Google search doesn't show anything related to like respecing, which is unfortunate. That sucks. I really dislike it when a game has an upgrade system and then like you can't max out everything and they don't warn you about that. I would have been a lot more like stingy things. Like I was already pretty careful. I didn't really get anything that I dislike. Every upgrade I currently have is totally fine. But what that means is now that I've got like, you know, all I have are 18 pages and we just got this shotgun, I'm left in an awkward situation where, because one, they don't fucking tell me like values. Like I don't know, like I imagine the standstill increased damage shotgun hits hard, but fuck them. Fuck them. They're not gonna give me more pages. I'd rather maybe put my points into something else. Like faster reload speed on the shotgun could be really good. There are times where I'm getting kind of caught with, you know, like pants down, I shoot twice and then it's like, oh shit.
In one fluid motion, Saga cracked open the shotgun, sending the empty hulls flying over her shoulder, and slammed the new shells in faster than she had imagined possible.
All right. My goal is I'm going to fire my 6 shotgun shells that are currently inside of this, and then we're going to just fucking put it in the shoebox. Like, it's cool. If I could, like, undo my manuscript pages and, like, put all the double barrel shotgun points into it, then, you know, I'd use it instead.
Another cult stash?
Maybe we just got a little screwed over with their upgrade system. I think the same thing happened in Alan's world. What is this? More math shit. All right, hold on. I think I saw the answer for this before. No, fuck. Maybe it's 196. Maybe it's 178. I think it's like trying to get. I think it's just trying to get all the angles for this. Maybe it was like. Fuck. Okay, I'll actually look at it. So. I don't know if it's like points or lines. Let's assume lines. So this second, the triangle with the line going through it, we'll say that's 1, 2, 3. We'll say that's 4. And then is that a hexagon? That's a, okay, yeah, that's a hexagon. So that's 6. There we go. All right, that's not too bad.
A key? That's new.
Beware the cult of the tree. Nice. Lighthouse key. Case closed. Well, not fully. I need to go to the lighthouse, which I don't currently have access to.
That's all the stashes. These people were well prepared.
They did have a lot of stuff. I appreciate it. And last stash. This ammo will be very useful in dispensing of the cults of the tree. Boom. Return 6. Scratch. That's that's a worrisome chapter name also, you know? Is Scratch about to come back? Do I need to be worried about that? Shit. Alex! Is that you just going gung-ho? Because you seem to do that a lot.
Stay the fuck!
That is Alex!
Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Alex! Oh my god, it's been so long. Last time I saw you, you were in a movie.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Yeah, you could use a little bit more
Could
lights.
use a bit more light.
Ah.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
We've got a profiling thing.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's
in danger.
The story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone.
Huh?
She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now.
Okay, but Casey, I called David, and David is talking about what happened.
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Right, well, hold on. We've got a profiling thing because you're lying to me, Casey.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says.
He's
scared.
infected with the darkness.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
Oh, good thing you picked it
I'll
up.
take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, poor Alex. Fuck. Alright, I guess let's get the power running back here. Oh, here we go.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostels that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Alright, Alex. I need to head back up top. We've got enemies in here. Oh, I turned off the light because there's a hostile here. Awkward! Thanks for stepping into the light, dummies.
The animal!
Nice.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
More coming down.
Oh, of course.
Couldn't escape its Odd happenings! Shadows poured in!
Okay.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
I've got that glitch again where I can't use my item even after pulling it out. I was just gonna fire another flare. Oh, two of you, huh? All right. Safety in the safe room. Okay. Gonna put you away. Then we can take you back. The shotgun can go over here, awkwardly. My inventory's so full. Okay. Oh, my last stack of flares. Oh, no. I'm kind of in trouble when it comes to this. Oh, shit. Okay, alright, we'll leave 3 slots open for whatever else we might find out there. I'm hoping that we can actually get, like, another inventory upgrade. But I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Because the Google search that I did last time... Oh, jeez. Now this is all full. Fuck. The Google search I did about the upgrades only mentioned 3. And again, I'm fairly certain we started with just this and then got... Or sorry, I think we just started with this and then got 3 upgrades. That, or I fucked up with my thoughts and I actually only got 2 of the upgrades, in which case I might need to go back for this. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I'm paranoid. Okay, yeah, it's confusing. So I think that you legitimately just can't get the last inventory upgrade or something. Either that or the 2 or 3 fucking guides I've read are all lying to me. But, like, you know, I feel... Oh, hey, look, there's an FBC power core there. Sorry, I just had to take notice of that. Estevez, are you in there?
Anderson, over here.
Oh, he moved. I would have stayed in that closet.
Behind the counter.
Yeah, I
Got a
can
little
see
cramped
that.
in that closet.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the cult of the tree. Don't let your guard down.
Wow. I wasn't expecting them to just be captured already.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Really? Look, we don't gotta listen to the Luck and Statistics Department. What a Is your loved one gone missing? Too bad. You're in the wrong town for them to be found.
Saga!
Hey.
Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge.
Did I
Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker!
I don't think so. We're gonna just...
You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea!
That is true on Saga's part.
You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Hey, I gotta read this manuscript page unless, and you know, just in case it gives me some useful information to like, chill. Is this right?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago.
I don't think so.
Now wait.
Here we go. Share station
Agent
tech.
Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Yeah, they should have taken things a little bit more seriously, but maybe Alan wrote them to be more incompetent than they usually would have been. You know? Like, they came here with a bunch of anti-darkness, anti-shadow technology. And they were like, oh, we got caught while setting up. It's like, no, you should have just had some shit on already. Should be fucking carrying, like, glow sticks on you or some shit that are so bright that they can repel the darkness, and then you set up the stuff with that on. But it's alright. It looks like Alan is actually still here. That is so surprising.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
Yeah, but what if you are Scratch and giving you the clicker is a bad idea? Or Scratch is hiding inside of you. And you are still the real Alan.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Alright, here, have the clicker.
Don't fucking give it to him! Get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga!
Scratch?
There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Whoa! Yako!
Yako.
Maybe we should pull out a flare.
Shit. It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The Containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
These must power the motor. I need to find more. He's too fast.
Flare! Okay, fair enough! Come on, Scratch, this is a cheap shot! I'm sorry, Alan! Oh, fuck. I thought he teleported further out.
Got one.
All right.
2 more to go.
It does come down to just shoot him and then power stuff on.
Another core activated.
Doing great.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do this either. Fuck. Oh, fuck. One more light. One more light. Come on. Show me your worth, FBC.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
That's a damn good question. If Alan's fully taken over by Scratch, then we're gonna have to kill him. Send Alan back down to the lake forever. But I don't want to do that. Fuck. Is this supposed to be a song from Scratch? He's fucking taunting us. That was cool though. I loved... I feel bad for Yako, but that was a badass way to bring in Scratch.
I'm in the rain, trickling down. I'm the sickness of this town. I'm the ants inside your wall.
Okay, those first two could have been taken literally. I don't know about the ants part.
It's not your story to write. Scratch out your words in the night. When the writer is in doubt, I turn to come out.
This is too cool of a song. I feel like you could actually have Knight in like a music video being all edgy and trying to show how he's really cool as he murders the entire town. This makes me think of like a couple of Netflix shows I've seen where like for just a little bit the villain is in the lead. I mean, I wasn't sure if I do like that, but that's geez. All right. I guess Scratch is as we were suspecting for the longest of time. Scratch is just hiding within actual Alan Wake, not just wandering around. Although maybe he's wandered around the world in a different form as well. But fuck. I mean, I guess there's always Thomas Zane, the like fake filmmaker Thomas Zane. Maybe he could help us out. Although I guess there's also Tor and Odin. They said that like we aren't being affected by like the horror story directly. Although shouldn't have that happened with Logan as well? Logan is an Anderson. So, or you know, like related to us. She should have had the mind place and like the powers to survive too. Shit. Can I get into his mind? Trapped in the dark place.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I still feel like that's actually Alan underneath Scratch. You know, just like how with all the other Taken that we've dealt with. You know, the deputies who I guess are actually dead. Nightingale, Cynthia. They had their real selves, and then the darkness took them from within. So I'm assuming that's what happened with Alan. But he could, for the story's sake, it probably is just a case of like, Alan's still down in the dark place. He still has a way to fight. No, wait, hold on. I still have the new case to put up. Waken the clicker. Wake is trapped in the dark place.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Yeah, but he's getting closer, so like that's a plus. I assume something strange was happening with time, but what if it's simpler than that? That he's never, you know, hey, that we're, I don't know. It's weird because from Alan's perspective, it's still like a little distorted as well. She can't know that as a character, but yeah, I guess we're gonna go with the angle that Alan is like synced up with Saga at least a little bit.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Oh, now we've got a profiling thing on Scratch? Ooh.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Yeah, that would be really nice. Alright, hold on. I gotta make the mistake of trying to connect with Scratch.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
I'm so interested in like the extra details for Scratch. Ay.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
Oh, that's a little reassuring, thank you.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Yeah? How much of a conversation have you had? Maybe she's not that better off without her, but you know, yeah, in a job like this, you're probably better if you're gonna be with somebody in a romantic sense while working a super dangerous job fighting, you know, reality shifting entities. Yeah, at the very least, they should be somebody who's like working in the same field, right? Like for Estevez, probably someone who's an FBC agent. Couldn't see it working with like anybody else.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files.
Yeehaw!
Okay. Thanks.
Sweet.
Go team.
All right. I'm technically an FBC agent now. All right. We swapped the letter in my 3-letter organization title. Ilmo. What happened to Ilmo? Did we swap cells with him? He didn't get killed.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
That's fucked up. I think your exes are a little bit different, you know? A little smidge. Casey. Alright, what do they have? Let's see. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Interviewer Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're in custody, pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not fucking listening to me. We're listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative. Yeah, I bet.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Report supplement The Shadow. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding The Shadow have been discovered. Redacted and Redacted both present during the AWE reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated from the filmmaker Thomas Zane, with the, sorry, I heard someone outside go, woo! It just fucking threw me off entirely. Okay. Okay. Both present during the AWE reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are A, the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. Ooh, okay, alright. I see B. So, like, you know, obviously the whole thing that, like, Alan is still trapped in the lake and it's just using his form because he's down there. But does that mean Barbara Jagger was still alive down there? And whatever happened to diver Thomas Zane?
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Okay, we knew that part, but I mean, I guess maybe she didn't fully understand. At approximately 1900 hours on 13th September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the shadow passed acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC Research Facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Is the Lake House the place that's fenced off? Or are they talking about the ranger station dealing with Campbell? I'm assuming, since it's been name dropped so much, and we haven't really remarked about it as Saga, that the Lake House is specifically the place that was locked off and hasn't been talking with us. But considering things, they might just be fucking dead. Still, we might end up over there. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent Kay Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Para-utilitarian is... of the overcomplicated name of someone containing the supernatural. Item classification request. Description / para-utility. Para-utility. I was about to say utilitarian. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with a part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted, when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for occurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there's no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible object of power, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine the classification and precise effect of the item. Can they actually do that? Do I need to go to the lake house and have them, like, put this under a microscope? It's like, yes, the way the flickers of reality happen around this clicker, it definitely works like this. Okay, sorry, let me actually read this. Threshold to another reality. We can maybe submerge ourselves in the lake. Dark presence in the form of Jagger. I think it goes under here.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
clicker still useful? Yes, it is. The FBC has information on it. And obviously, Scratch wants it, but that doesn't mean it's still going to be useful in, like, the positive way. Are these available now? Dude, these case ones are just not changing. Hang on, what about this? Okay. This would go under clicker information.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
And then we have the FBC super lamps, which are pretty
The dark
nice.
presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Yeah, dark versus light. Can the FBC equip me with the suit that's just all light? I'm surrounded 360 degrees. My entire suit is made of light. Alright, I guess we got the information about the clicker, and that's all we really needed. Hey, is there an emergency protocol for bringing the director of the FBC in here? I feel like that would be pretty important too.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
Right, yeah. You were in the car with me when I was on the phone with, like, David and Logan before we came to this area. So, yeah, I think...
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter at this point, right? Like, whatever is going to be real is whoever clicks or turns on the clicker in the right place with the right manuscript all set up.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
All right, come up with a new plan. Excuse me, I have to go into my seer place.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Am I going to take the clicker to the lake? That probably doesn't. I don't know. Don't know if that's a good idea.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake.
Yeah, and that
Thor
means...
knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Maybe Thor and Odin can write a song about Alan, and then, like, that will come true.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else.
Ooh.
Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Okay, alright. I love that idea. Deduction available.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Yeah, we just need Tor and Odin, right? Maybe I bring this up to everybody else.
I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Oh, this is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. I see, yeah. Hold on.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, hold the hell up. Hold up. There's at least one thing left for me to do out there. Besides maybe be judged by the townspeople. Hey, everybody.
Seen what All That Commotion was about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. I saw them go in earlier.
Oh dear. Probably got them for what happened to poor Mocha the Moose.
Hey, don't snitch on what happened to Mocha the Moose, guys. The FBI and the FBC aren't here for that. There's a whole lot of other shenanigans.
From those lights. What the heck was that about?
Can anybody see inside? Are they still there?
Every time something exciting happens in this town, I miss it. Darn it.
You know, I feel like I've fought this guy as a Taken before. Probably everybody else in this town as well. Just like varying different forms of them. Excuse me, ma'am. Maybe don't sit around and, oh, she must have lost her car keys or something. Yeah, you should maybe just head back into the diner, huh? Maybe you left it in there. This jukebox doesn't sound that out of order. I like the sound of that theme, though. All right, so we need to head back to Watery. Because we have a lighthouse key after doing all the cult stash stuff.
Right before Deerfest. Maybe I should just stay here for the night and make sure no harm comes to my creation.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
What do you know? You're just an apprentice. You have no idea the pressures a professional like me is under.
Professional for float building? I guess, I mean, hey, I shouldn't judge. Oh, I love this atmosphere, though. Little bit of fog, little bit of light in the darkness. That's that's the best part. One of the best parts of like modern gaming is when they do have like fog and smoke effects, and then you're in the middle of like a dark environment with some light. Just the way the light just softly blooms outwards from its source.
I think you may be right.
Riley, Jules?
Might have been a mistake to come here.
Huh, yeah.
I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. We all knew what we were signing up for.
I don't know if you really fully knew what you were signing up for.
There's nothing there, just darkness.
I'm a little concerned about these random civilians who are just softly talking about the darkness. Are they about to become taken? Also, is it going to be nighttime over in Watery, or are we going to keep the whole, like, sunset aesthetic over there? It's fucking nighttime! Woo! That's cool. I almost wish I had done my last bouts of exploration with this aesthetic, because this is fucking horrifying. I'm surprised these people aren't all possessed by the darkness.
Now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up that crime writer, you know, the one who disappeared in Bright Falls years ago. And then they find him, and boom, all hell breaks loose.
Big city folk, the FBI, famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
That's a fair assessment. We did cause a lot of shit to happen when we came here. Damn, this is good. Oh, hi there. Okay, I thought she was maybe gonna like try and stop me or something. Oh my fucking health. Oh my god. I forgot I got smacked around by Scratch super hardcore, and the painkillers did like fucking nothing. I'm gonna bank on making it to the safe house near the lighthouse. But yeah, maybe Remedy Entertainment should be the ones who do the next Silent Hill game. This is good. Good aesthetic. All right. Medkit. I guess I'll grab this one. Okay. Anything else that I should take? I'll take these last painkillers. I'll take a couple of trauma pads. That should be good for now. You know, it's funny that it took so long to like get to like something like this. This feels more Alan Wake 1 in terms of like the soft lighting from the moon. The environment's pretty dark, but it's not too dark that I can't like see around me. All right. What's inside the lighthouse? We've got a couple of manuscript pages. The last info. Oh, that's okay. All right. That works. I'm down for that. That was part of the mixed information that I had gotten earlier. I just didn't like. I forgot to like talk about it. But yeah, there were things. A bunch of them were like, oh yeah, like I outright read the last thing I read in the last guide I I saw was like, oh, there's no way to fill up the last slot. Maybe it's a part of New Game Plus or a DLC. That was an actual sentence these fuckers had written in their article, and it's just here in the lighthouse. Ooh. I'll give them credit. That article might have been written prior to the game being fully released, and therefore, like, all the articles about where to find shit being publicly available. There's a lot of stuff I would not have found without the help of Google, or at least, maybe not so much the cult stashes. The cult stashes were the only thing I got. Like, we found the map, and that, like, was available for us, pretty readily for, like, actual in-game map. I think that was supposed to happen with everything else, too, but we just didn't get that, that luck, unfortunately. But some of those math problems in the cult stashes, don't think I was figuring those out while live streaming. I would have just given up on them. Whoops, nope. I clicked on this. Ilmo resists the dark presence.
Ilmo Koskela jolted awake from a nightmare. He was drenched in sweat. In the dream, he'd been covered in blood, gleefully murdering people, his friends. When his twin brother had tried to talk sense into him, he had murdered Yako as well. Ilmo slammed his fist into his temple so hard it hurt. The dream made him feel sick. The dark force of the lake was growing stronger. It was trying to make Ilmo and Yako something they were not. Trying to turn them into Ilmari and Yakopi Huatari from the early days of Watery. But they were the Koskela brothers. Their mother had not raised them to become murderers. They had backbone. They had honor. They had finished Zissou. Something bad was coming. The hidden device they had hooked to the FBC station had been intercepting alarms like crazy the past few days. Ilmo would make sure his cult was ready for war. Out in the night, the story seeking to give birth to an overlap in Watery drifted on, looking for another pair of men more prone to corruption.
Ilmo and Yako were so fucking manly, they resisted the dark presence. They're like, Mama didn't raise no murderers. Just smack the darkness out of themselves. Okay. Then it's a double shame, I guess, that Yako did die.
Ilmo Koskela jolted awake from a nightmare.
Wait,
he was drenched in sweat.
wrong one.
In the dream,
I was moused over this. I meant to do this, I guess. Or the Cult of the Tree is born. Here
they're
we go.
too old to fight monsters. The torchbearers are done. We need something new. Ilmo took a long drag from the joint and handed it to his brother. They'd been drinking and smoking all night. That thing from the lake was not a man, and the government's trying to hide it. Ilmo gestured at the files they had stolen from the research station. The strange seal with an upside-down pyramid. The Federal Bureau of Control. We need to keep the feds away. Deal with this our way. We need an army of our own. Yako smiled. He loved to watch his brother come up with his ideas. Ilmo's gaze swam. He was seeing double. The pyramid on the folder was a spruce tree. A tree, he thought. A fucking tree. It was a sign. We'll make the woods scary again. So fucking scary, no one will set foot in them at night. That's how we'll keep people safe. We'll be a legend. We are the cult of the tree, and we watch in the night. We're gonna need scary masks. Energized, Yako chugged a bottle of Ama beer in one go.
I mean, the idea is pretty cool, you know? And besides the fact that a lot of the Cult of the Tree were taken, I can believe that they weren't really doing anything
This has got to be an Ilmo idea.
fucked up. What is this? Oh, is he gonna try and turn the lighthouse into a weapon? Mirrors, draw light from the main light thing. Satellite dish, shadow monster, light ray 3000. That would be cool. I would love to have the lighthouse weaponized against the darkness, but I guess they didn't finish that project. All right. We got ourselves extra inventory space. We're gonna wander down here. I want to fight at least one batch of enemies in this darkness, in this aesthetic. I wonder what happened to Ilmo, because Jacko got fucking murked, obviously, but then immediately afterwards, Scratch just turned on us. Did I read this before? My first watery visit. I'm staying near the Lighthouse Trailer Park at a nice little spot just off the road. It's very quiet here during the day. At night, not so much. I've never been too nervous and can sleep through an earthquake, but here, I don't know. Something just feels off. The animals act weird. They're restless at night, making weird noises, running away. And I could swear I hear someone moving around, circling. I'm gonna give it one more night and then move on. Okay, yeah, I did read that one before. I think. That or I'm confusing it with the one I read in Cauldron Lake. Well, there they are. All right. We'll start off with a flare shot. All right, well, I'm not wasting 3 fucking rifle shots on you. Yeah. Got to keep things reloaded. Oh, this is just so nice. I don't know. It's just something about fog and just a little bit of light lighting up the forest changes the feel of it so dramatically. All right, let's double make sure I'm not like glitched from shooting that. Okay, let's get out of here. Like I said, I just wanted to go through like one little batch there, and the area around Coffee World kind of felt like this ambience anyways, so you know, I don't got to see everything around here. Here's hoping that Yalma will actually be able to like come in and like help out. There's got to be a point where, you know, obviously Alan's and Scratch's story manuscript runs out and people are able to like actually do stuff through sheer free will rather than being dictated by the story. And obviously, supposedly that's what we're doing with Saga. But that could be bullshit too, right? It could be just something that Alan wrote in. This whole thing about Thor and Odin and being seers, having a mind place, being able to resist the dark place. That sounds like a perfect little, you know, like outside Deus Ex Machina to just kind of like deal with the issues of the story. Oh, like very convenient. You know, I said this during Alan Wake 1 remastered, but this is where like I'd walk at night, sort of. You know, like 8 to 9 p.m. night, not like 3 p.m. night. But I don't know, if you know everybody in this small town for the most part, and you can build up that level of trust.
If one more thing goes wrong, I swear to fucking God!
I just love to walk in this.
Okay? Just keep working, will you?
You know, maybe the diner is open 24/7. This would be a cool place to hang out and watch the rain. At least a few times, but I imagine it would get old, like, eventually.
It's those feds. They brought trouble with them.
Hey!
Now, you guys want to stick around and see if something springs up again?
Clearly, yeah.
It's those feds. They brought trouble.
Oh god, fucking you looped dialogue. Get away from me.
What all that was about, it sounded real fishy to me.
Yep. A lot of fishy stuff happening around here recently. Haven't you noticed?
Oh, I've noticed. It sounded real fishy to me.
Yep.
Notice a lot of fishiness, believe me. Hey everybody, I'm back. I got what I needed, and thank God I did, because whole row available, and this is easy peasy now. Hold up, where's a shoebox for me? This is why didn't we bring that one in here? Oh, Ilmo. Oh, Ilmo.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Oh wow, look at that.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
It was good branding, yeah. You know, I wish we could have seen the more positive side of those things.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't have. Scratch would never have allowed you to try to hear about him.
You were the better Koska. Much better than me.
Alright, I just wanted to, like, come over here and drop stuff off. It's a good thing I did. I really wasn't aware that Ilmo was over here in the first place. Is there other stuff down here that I left behind? I'm pretty sure, right? Let's see, we got a hand flare. There are a few containers upstairs that I haven't gotten. And then obviously we have... oh no. We've got the vibration bug again. Alright. Is there anything else down here before I save and reload? There's the medical storage room, which I just haven't been in before. Nice. Very good. Pistol ammo is huge. So are the hand flares. Actually, yeah, we were kind of running out on those. Oh, vibration issue's gone. I think the like tornado shooting enemy dying over there is what caused that vibration bug. I think I attacked it while it was mid-progress of shooting, and there's just some kind of like so many issues involved with it. Alright. Is there anything else inside the autopsy room? as a double check. Let's see. Injury report. Alex Casey, FBI. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Concussion. Similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow is suspected, but not confirmed. Physical wounds are minimal. Light abrasions. Possible concussion. Continued observation shows no signs of increased aggression in subject. Subject remains aware and coherent. A starkly different progression than other victims. Reasons for exceptional result unknown. Less severe exposure. Subject's resilience. Intentionality on Shadow's part. Requires further examination and testing. And the idea that the dark presence / scratch are like purposely trying to use Alex to maybe like infiltrate and, you know, invade things from behind wouldn't be a bad one. All right, let's put this information together. This is probably going to be about the cult of the trees. All right. He's never heard of Scratch, so he's not working with Scratch. He's working against him. Yeah, they're just doing their own thing.
Doesn't make sense.
Why do they want to kill Wake? They think he's responsible for the Taken, even though the dark presence existed before before Alan was even born. Maybe. The cult of the tree targeted people crypto with dark presence. Their goal was to protect the community. Okay, so that goes under the cult goal. Cult of the tree kills taken to protect Bright Falls and Watery.
Think.
And then we can finish up what we got about the cult ritual. Oh, actually, we still have a couple of things. Whew, okay, I've missed a lot of random information. Sheesh. Fact versus fiction. What do we got? Damn it, we still have these. I don't mind. I hate that it reminds me over and over again. If I can't use them, I don't want to be reminded about them. Okay, so I came down here to throw some stuff in the box. Or at least just take like a proper look at my inventory. See if there's anything I really want or don't want. I could, now that I have this extra slot, I could pull out the other shotgun, but I am committed to not using it. Fuck this thing. If I had the ability to like rip up the manuscript pages and form a whole new one, then I'd pull it out, because then I could give it the increased damage and keep it going. But I feel like the sawed-off shotgun fits in a pretty good area. We're gonna go ahead and pull out one of these. Oh, actually, I should put that away. I also didn't realize we have 4 in our inventory already. But we have 3 containers up top, so we might need to do that. Oh, wait, is there a profiling thing? Whoopsies.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Because we interrupted them.
Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Although it is fucked that like when people come out of the lake, they're like fine for like a little bit, and then they become Taken. It's like they have a little bit of hope, and then, nope, just kidding, actually. Now you're a darkness zombie. Alright. Let's see all the extra stuff that we left around the police station. What rooms did we miss? Oh, there's a container in the back lot where we fought Scratch. Front desk and conference room.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Thank you, Ilmo. And thank you to the Cult of the Trees. Maybe after this is all done, you can be the hero of the trees instead.
Yeah.
Where is this container that I'm missing? Right in front of me. Okay, I think that's a glitch. Damn it. What about in the back lot that's all lit up? Oh, it's not lit up anymore. We run out of power? Dude, all the vibration effects are so bad. Oh, there was a manuscript page by my fucking car? Shit. Okay, so maybe there wasn't a container back here. Because when we come out here, obviously the map changes up. But like... there is at the same, like... Maybe, I think it's another glitch where like... we opened up the container during the fight, it's already gone. We're gonna go get that manuscript page by the car. At least I can take the shortcut over here. Well, shortcut. I'm just actually allowed to use the road. I'm kind of sad we didn't have more, like, in Bright Falls kind of fighting. Obviously, we're not done with the game yet. It could still happen. But I've got a good feeling that we are just going straight to Cauldron Lake after this. And I much prefer fighting in, like, the town streets and back alleys than I do just, like, the Dark Forest. It's just a certain vibe about, you know, fighting in a foggy small town. What? Oh, I thought somebody was actually walking around in this town. Oh, there's an unread tab? Oh my fucking god. That would have saved me so much trouble, because sometimes what ends up happening here... Oh. The unread tab is gone. Ah, no. No. I didn't see the name of that one. Fuck. Well, what I was gonna say is sometimes when we pick up a new page, it gets put onto like the list and then like it will auto snap to that the page. And it's like, oh, cool, awesome. And then I can just start it. But sometimes it doesn't snap to that page. It'll just be like up here, or it'll have some other fucking one, maybe the last thing I read selected, and that kept confusing me. So it's nice that there actually was an unread tab, even if I didn't discover it until almost the end of the game. Okay, apparently the thing I missed was Cult finds the clicker, which I just saw.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskela knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskalas sabotaged the FPC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Wow. But the existence of that manuscript page also means Alan wrote that. Oh, it's this same exact one? Not exactly reinventing the wheel here. Okay. We're all good. We've got all the items in the area. I've got a decent amount of stuff just outright in my inventory. All my guns are reloaded. And there aren't any real extra pages that I'm able to get for the Alex Casey stuff, which is unfortunate. But alright, we're ready for the endgame.